for women's relay team in the 2022 Race Across America. Kimberly, where are you right now?
Well, that is a really good question. Let me just tell you. Called Washington something in Ohio, I think.
In Ohio. So how's the team been doing?
So.
I know you had some really extensive goals this year. How's the team getting along? How's the crew doing?
The team is getting along great. I'm really, really impressed with the girls. They're really nice to each other. They're gracious, they're thoughtful, they're thankful, they're competitive. Their crew is awesome together. Everybody's getting along, everybody's kind and working with each other, working around each other. It's really amazing, actually.
So you were brought in as the alternate for the team. You trained really hard. Tough job to do because you know you've got to be ready to ride, but you ended up crewing, which was really the primary duty. What are some things that have happened along the way that have caught you maybe a little off guard that you weren't expecting?
Well, I was expecting to maybe have a shower, but the difficulty of the ride is impressive, and the hills are impressive. I didn't know what to expect for that. Some of the things that are pretty cool are the scenery. What's that?
That is a tour boat that's taking off.
Nice. I've been pleasantly surprised, and of course, the expectations are met of the wonderfulness of the people around us that we have encountered along the way. Considering the very little amount of sleep that is had by everybody, which was an expectation, but in reality, it's a surprise.
Well, I know you had planned, I think your crew gets an 8-hour sleep break or time off, but how much of that are you actually able to sleep? About half, at least?
About half, I would say about half, yeah. Yeah, you come in, you're hungry, and you're kind of awake, want to talk, and visit for a few minutes, and then everybody just shuts down pretty fast. And then there's a transition, when we switch out racers, where you kind of come to life, you hear them, wake up, and go back to sleep until it's your turn. So, I would say we're getting 4 to 6 hours of sleep, at some level.
That's actually really good. So you've got 4 really very strong bike racers out there. What have there been any obstacles that you've had to overcome that maybe the racers weren't expecting?
Yeah, a little bit. Construction, road construction, some sections of gravel, some sections that had to be, rerouted, traffic, high traffic, were things to be worked around. And we hit rush hour in Wichita, rush hour, pretty much any of the bigger places we could be, we hit rush hour. So, learning to navigate around that and traffic was a good learning experience.
So what was it like for the team to hit that first 1,000 miles close to Wolf Creek Pass, a little past Durango, around Pagosa Springs, actually? That had to feel like a great milestone. I'd love to hear what the team was going through there, as well as when you crossed the Mississippi River.
I would say the first 1,000 miles was like, wow, we really did it. We made it 1,000 miles. And it was the most awesome feeling. And Pagosa Springs was beautiful. What a pretty place. The Mississippi River, actually, Karen, my sister, rode across. And I was crewing behind her, so I was able to take pictures of her. And believe it or not, traffic was stopped for construction, so she was like the only one on the bridge for a little bit. So I was like, "What? We're crossing the Mississippi!" Yeah, so that huge highlight.
Tell us again what charity you're riding for, and have you been getting a lot of response or encouragement from the charity itself and fans that you have along the country?
We're getting tons and tons. The charity is the Gaia Home. It's a place it's a hospice home for families to go for end of life, where families can go and be with their loved ones, live with their loved ones. Kylie has been running a lot of the information out on that, and tons of support through the community. They have really good sponsors that are just giving and giving and giving. And everybody's rallied around these girls, around the Gaia home, the need for a place to put our parents when they can't take care of themselves, and that we can go with them when they're at the end of their life. So the support around that for the North Dakota community has been phenomenal.
So you're not too far from the start of the toughest part of the race, starting around 400 miles. Once you get through Athens, Ohio, what's the mood of the team and the crew as you're coming into kind of the final mileage of this wonderful event?
Well, not having done it before, none of us know what to anticipate or how difficult it's going to be. So that's a huge blessing. So I think not knowing what you don't know is a good thing at this point. And so I'd say they're all smiles and happy, and no matter how tired they are, they come to the end of every single incline just with a huge grin and making the exchange, smiling with each other. And I think they're excited. We got up this morning, we were like, oh my gosh, we're like looking where we are on the map, and we're on the other side of America. So yeah, I think they're anticipating it with great excitement to get those last miles in as hard and fast as they possibly can, do their very best work.
Do you have kind of a team ETA for when you're going to reach City Dock?
I am sure we do. I don't know what it is. Yeah.
That's probably a good thing.
It's probably a very good thing. Yeah. I don't know the answer to that. I don't think I want to know. You probably know better than I do.
So your mood coming into the last 24-ish hours or so?
It's bittersweet. Truthfully, we've had such a great experience, and there's been just so much love and grace and new friends and new people. And I've truly never seen a group of people work so well together. And as hard as it's been, as much as we're like, oh, we're tired, as much as we're going to miss it, I would say.
So again, Team Love, Sweat, and Gears. This is going to be the first team from North Dakota to ever complete Race Across America, and leading the 4 women's relay team division. So a lot of firsts there, and got to be a lot of excitement among the crew and the team.
A lot of excitement. Everybody's just on cloud 9 all the time, and just tickled, and we've been taken such good care of by everybody around us, and the people that are driving, the people that are cooking, and the people that are doing body work. And just, it's so exciting to see these girls, and they've worked so very hard, and creating awareness for such a good, charity. And yeah, they're doing good work.
Well, Kimberly, we're going to be checking in with you again, maybe tonight, possibly tomorrow morning.
Okay.
And look forward to talking with you again from the road. Sure appreciate you taking the time to join us.
Thank you, George. It's good to see you.
Good to see you. Kimberly Ellis from Love, Sweat, and Gears, and our first ever From the Road report. Thanks so much.
Hey, thank you for having us.